Hello everyone, and welcome to the Fall Anime Season Guide. This season is filled to the brim with stellar anime, but every week I will watch as much anime as possible and let you guys know what you must watch and what you should drop. However, I will try to give as little information about each episode as possible, as to avoid spoiling it. Before we begin, I just want to thank you guys for supporting me and helping me reach my dream. If you guys like this series, then I will continue it for the upcoming seasons as well. Really, thank you guys. Now, onto the guide. When Chainsaw Man finally premiered its first episode, everyone and their mother were talking about it. Even me. Even though I made a video about the first episode already, I will give you a quick recap. The first episode showed us the origin story of Denji and how he became Chainsaw Man. It also introduced us to the best boy, Bocchi. The first episode was a crazy one, although I'm still expecting more. I do have a feeling that the anime will keep getting crazier episode by episode. I will give it a must watch. Blue Lock is a football anime about 300 high school students locked up in a training facility and compete to become Japan's next top striker that will win them the World Cup. I love football, and if I see an anime about it, that's a match made in heaven for me. I also really like Blue Lock's take on it, where it's not about the team. Instead, the students are training to be egotistical maniacs, where if they have the opportunity to set up a teammate for a tap-in, they decide to shoot instead of passing to them. Blue Lock is a refreshing take on the sports anime genre, and it's a must-watch without a doubt. More than a married couple, but not lovers, is just as the title suggests. As part of the curriculum, students are paired up and have to live with each other, where they are graded on how well they get along with each other. We follow the main protagonist, Jiro, as he is paired with the Gyaru, Akari Watanabe. By the way, I have a thing for Gyarus, so the anime already hooked me. Of course, they don't like each other. Jiro has a crush on his childhood friend Shiori, and Akari has a crush on the school's pretty boy, Minami. Shiori and Minami are paired with each other, so Jiro and Akari try to get an A rank in the subject to be able to change partners. I have a feeling that the anime will have a read the manga ending. However, I enjoyed the first episode. If you are willing to forgive a little bit of ecchi, then just give it a chance, you might like it. Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun is a very underrated anime. I almost see no one talking about it. I honestly never expected it to get multiple seasons when I first watched it, but I'm glad that it did. The season starts with the students in the Royal One, the special classroom in the school, being given the task to reach rank 4, or be kicked out of the class. In order to be able to reach that goal, each pair of students are given a mentor to help them reach the rank in their own way. Iruma-kun is a sleeper hit. When I first decided to watch it, it was due to me being bored, and I wasn't expecting much. But now, I'm a huge fan of it, and can't wait for the next episode. It's a must watch. Shinobi no Ittoki continues with Ittoki being given the choice of either running away and abandoning everything or staying with his mother to become the next leader of the Iga village. Of course, he chooses not to abandon his mother and decides to stay and train to be a ninja. He has entrance exams to a ninja school where he has to play a game of hide and seek against other applicants. Shinobi no Ittoki is a fun watch, but its story is kind of cliché. You can always tell what's going to happen next, so just don't think too hard about it. It remains the same as last week. Give it a chance. DIY is still great, just a feel-good, relaxing anime. This time, Yua decides to build a bench for Purin to play with as when they were kids. Of course, Purin, being the tsundere that she is, tells her that she doesn't want one, so the DIY club instead builds it in order to make the club cuter. DIY is a must-watch, and please don't sleep on it. I know that this anime season is stacked, but it really deserves your time. You probably already know what I will give Mob Psycho 100 if you watched the previous video in this series. Mob's class has to prepare for the culture festival, where they are making a haunted house, and he is a part of the costume team, while Reagan is approached by a yokai hunter to hunt down the 100 yokai. Mob Psycho is an anime great in my opinion, and deserves a video for it alone. It remains a must watch. Now, we come to my favorite anime of the season so far, Akiba Maid War. The cafe is in danger of being closed down, so they decide to go to a maid casino where they gamble their future in order to get enough money to keep the cafe going. If you haven't already watched Akiba Maid War, then I'm really not doing my job well. It reminds me of why I started watching anime. You probably won't see something like this in any other medium. Just go watch it already. It's a must watch. Love Flops is trash. Nothing really happened in the episode except for trashy harem anime shenanigans. I can't really say what happens in the anime because my parents watch my videos, but if you know trashy harem, then you know. I can't recommend it to anyone. Must watch. I know nothing about Urusei Yatsura. All I know is that it had an anime back in the 80s, so I entered the first episode with no idea what to expect, and I'm very happy about that. In order to save the Earth, Ataru has to play a game of tag and win against Lum. In the process, he mistakenly proposes to her and she accepts even though he likes another girl. Urusei Yatsura has the potential to be my favorite romance anime in a long time. And judging from the first episode alone, I'm excited for what's to come next. Must watch. I'm the Villainess, so I'm taming the final boss, kind of lost its charm for me. In the third episode, Eileen is falsely accused of kidnapping Lilia, but she clears her name and breaks off her engagement to Cedric. In the fourth episode, Cedric tries to provoke Claude to turn into his demon form to try to kill him, but Eileen steps in and saves the day. At first, I really enjoyed I'm the Villainess, but now I prefer my next life as a Villainess. Two different anime, I swear. I will probably continue watching it, but I can't really recommend it when there is a better substitute out there. Drop it. Bocchi the Rock is a slice of life. We follow Bocchi as she is invited to join a band with Nijika and Ryo. Bocchi, however, has extreme social anxiety to the point she doesn't even have the courage to refuse the offer. However, Bocchi is trying to change herself by interacting with people more and be more courageous. Bocchi the Rock is a fun anime, although the music part of it is kind of taking a back seat at the moment. I expect that will change as we continue, but for now, I will give it a chance. My Hero Academia has hooked me once again. After a slow couple of seasons, this season is going all out from the start. From the first episode, it has been action non-stop. Episode 115 and 116 are a continuation of the plan to catch the League of Villains, where they seal off the exits and even some of the students get to show off their ability. My Hero Academia is back, baby! It gets an easy must-watch. Bond is here! In episode 14 of Spy Family, Anya warns Lloyd of a bomb to save him, and in episode 15, they finally decide the dog's name, Bond. Just seeing Bond go from being a dog experimented on and treated coldly to finally having a family, having fun, and playing around with Anya actually made me tear up. Spy Family is a modern anime classic, and it's a must-watch without a doubt. This season is going to be the death of me, but at least I will die happy. So many stellar anime, perhaps too much. However, I love making videos for you guys and I hope that you enjoy them. But if I missed an anime this season, then do let me know in the comments below, like and subscribe. And until next time, bye!